It's Friday night, which means high school football teams kicked off. Let's start with the one-loss Lord Eagles hosting the winless La Crescent Hoka Lancers. The Eagles are in the purple. The Lancers are in white. First drive of the game, Lancers QB A.J. Donovan scrambles. He finds Alex Von Arks first down in the red zone for La Crescent. And then Donovan hands it off to Jaden George right there, and he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown Lancers. They lead 7-0 in the first quarter. And Eagles quarterback Adam Selner hands it off to Caleb Akinbulu. He races for the first down before he is pushed out of bounds. The Eagles get the win, beating the Lancers 31-13. And the Pine Island Panthers hosted the Lake City Tigers. At the half, the Tigers had the 7-3 lead. Panthers quarterback Garrett Sperber hands it off to Bentley Lugero, and he dodges defenders left and right for a huge gain. And Sperber hands it off to Lugero again. Touchdown Pine Island right there. The Panthers lead 10-7. And the Tigers put together a drive of their own. Handoff to Keegan Ryan for the touchdown. Lake City knocks off Pine Island 21-10. And the Leroy Ostrander Cardinals hosted the Southland Rebels. It's tied at 6. Leroy quarterback Camden Hungerholt passes the ball off to 8th grader Ryder Stein on 3rd and 7 at the beginning of the second quarter for a Cardinals first down. And on the same drive, Hungerholt keeps the ball himself for a rushing touchdown to take the 12-6 lead after a failed 2-point conversion. Southland responds back with a touchdown of their own as Rebel running back Tyson Stevens fights for the touchdown, and we are still waiting on the final score of this one. The Kingsland Knights took on the visiting Grand Meadow Super Larks. Knights quarterback throws a short pass off over the offensive line to running back Bo Wiersma, and the senior takes the ball and brings it all the way to the end zone. He finished with 157 rush yards and 4 touchdowns on the night. Grand Meadows quarterback Sawyer Hannenberger runs with the ball, somehow breaking free of the defenders for a first down in the third quarter. And after Kingsland punted the ball, Knights KD Ryland wraps up the running back, making a big defensive stop. The Knights shut out the Super Larks 54-0. And we had some great matchups in North Iowa high school football tonight too, including one game honoring fallen Algona police officer Kevin Cram with a blowout where everyone wore blue. The one-loss Webster City Lynx hosted the undefeated Clear Lake Lions. The Lions handed off to Titan Schmidt. He gets away from the defender and he is off to the races. Touchdown Clear Lake. The Lions remain undefeated, beating the Lynx 10-2. Well, let's take a look at other final scores from tonight too. The Newman Catholic Knights knocked off the Belmont Clemmy Broncos 28-20, and the St. Ansgar Saints beat the Nashua Plainfield Huskies 28-6. The Rochester Community and Technical College football team is hitting the road tomorrow. They are kicking off against Minnesota West. The RCTC Yellow Jackets are 3-1 on the season. They are coming off a win against Minnesota North last weekend. Yellow Jackets quarterback Devin Watson went 13 for 26 for 266 yards and 2 touchdowns. Minnesota West is looking for their first win. Kickoff is at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. And in the NFL, the Minnesota Vikings are looking for their first win. The Vikings are hosting the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday. The Vikings faced the Philadelphia Eagles last weekend, and the Eagles got the 34-28 victory. Quarterback Kirk Cousins threw for 364 yards and 4 touchdowns. And big news for Minnesota fans this week, the Vikings traded for running back Cam Akers a few days ago, but he is not expected to play this weekend. Wide receiver Justin Jefferson weighs in on what the team expects to see from the Chargers.
They have some guys on their side of the ball that can make plays. We feel like they have a great secondary to make some plays and create some matchups for us. So, but we're always confident in ourselves. Is also we're always eager to go out there and make those plays and win those one-on-one battles.
The Vikings kick off against the Chargers on Sunday at noon.